This is the lens I've been getting all excited about, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if you can see, but it's anamorphic. Anamorphic means that it takes this much picture and squishes it into that much space. So, and then when you do post-production, you unsqueeze it, or de-squeeze it, as they say, giving you a big, wide image. The reason you need a lens like this is that, yes, you can shoot stuff and then crop it, but then you're losing all the information from the pixels in the letterboxed section because you've cropped them out. So, anamorphic means you can use the whole sensor and get that big, wide image like this. So you can see it makes a lot of difference. It gives it a very cinematic look. And I want that because we're on a boat and there's big, wide open spaces to shoot out in the ocean or even just here. And I honestly just prefer that wide look in the cinema. It's just a personal preference. But this one was bought with GoFundMe money. When I reached the exact amount, I was able to buy this lens. So thank you so much. And now I've got to make a movie. I mean, there's lots of other things that I need to buy. I don't have the budget to make the film, but I could have made the film without this lens, but it wouldn't have looked right. So I'm glad I've got this lens now. Next thing, still locked out of Facebook. I actually found a guy who said, no problem, I can get you back in. And he couldn't. I don't think he even tried that hard. He just wanted money from me, so. He got a little bit of money, but it was worth a risk. Didn't happen. So I've sent a bunch of registered mail from various friends of mine, thank you friends, to different places in Facebook world. And maybe someone with a brain or a heart will just pick it up and go, poor guy, let's see if we can help him. Usually, when you're recording something to camera, the sun will go behind a cloud, but I'm commanding the sun to appear. Sorry about that noise. It's a guy delivering Cala gas, and he just goes beep, 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 beep all the time. Drives me nuts. Anyway, sun's out. Patreon. Fuck you, Patreon. You've been amazing, but you've changed. And I don't like you anymore. I mean, I like you, but they added a free level. So instead of being a patron of a subscriber, a patron of a creator, now you can just watch their stuff for free because there's a free level. That's YouTube. That's not Patreon. Patreon is for people who want to feel that they really are supporting an artist doing their stuff. And by making it free to people, it just like pulls the rug out from everyone else. Doesn't that get annoying? Anyway, so, and motorcycles sometimes. Anyway, you can make, when you post something on Patreon, you can define whether it goes to free levels or not, but they can still join and think they're going to watch something and they're not, because I'm not going to allow people who aren't paying anything to watch the updates that I do, because they're specifically for Patreon people. If you want to watch stuff for free, there's tons of it, hours of it on YouTube, which is fantastic. So that's I think the other thing that Patreon's doing is, I don't know, Apple got greedy. Apple want 30% of any money that you would send to Patreon. So normally in the past, if you join with an Android and you give me $5 or let's say $10, then I get almost $9 of that $10. Now I get less than $7 if you join with an Android, with a Apple device. And what Patreon should have done was gone, fuck you Apple, we won't be on your platform anymore. But they're greedy as well. So they want you to join up with that. So basically what I'm saying is, if you are joining with a phone or device, make sure it's an Android or a PC, not an iPhone, because I don't know, it's just frustrating. That's my latest update. I'm exhausted.